Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukect, back with you once again. And it's been one hell of a week. I get talked about some crazy wrestling news. I could talk about this stuff and the other. But right now, I want to really get into, the Activision Blizzard lawsuit, because it is still happening right now, and it is a doozy. It's still one of the most biggest stories right here, and honestly, it's going to be the biggest story in a very, very long time. And honestly, I do not think that this story is going to have me personally. I don't know. I just got a feeling that when this stuff happens, and I'll see if I can get this thing posted right here in the screen share. And you want to call to the end of the if you want to come in and talk about this, I'll put the links up after this little segment of this, because I want to talk about this, because right here, this surprised a lot of people. Because right here, it's saying that multiple harassments and discrimination or violation of states' rights. This is in California, right there in California. The suits that is filed on July 20th, a 2-year investigation into the publisher by the department, which says the Activision Blizzard compliance with the Crown Board workplace protection is long overdue. Personally, I would say, what did it take so long? But then I look, Activision Blizzard, they make billions of dollars. So, yeah, of course, it takes a good long while for the department to actually do these things. 2 years, and I want to make sure they do their due diligence and all these type of things. The lack of women in leadership, but also the, all this other stuff. But, the frat boy workplace culture here, the crawl clubs, all this stuff about it you see here, about male employees drink a huge lot of alcohol. They crawl their way to various cubicles in office, engage in inappropriate behavior towards female employees, doing these type of stuff to constant sexual harassment by female employees. This stuff is not actually new, and this tragedy stuff here, this is not new either in the gaming industry. It's not, and a lot of people seem to forget. I mean, no one talks about this story here, because I'm going to post this right here. This story right here. This came out right around the deal before the millennium, over 20 years ago. Lara Croft creator busted in kids' sex scandal. This is right here. One of the masterminds behind the sexy computer game heroine, Lara Croft, has been charged with trying to procure a 9-year-old girl for sex. It is the latest computer sex scandal to rock a major company in the past 3 months, coming up the heels of the arrest of InfoSeek official last September. Kenneth Lockley, 28, years old at the time, an executive with Core Design Ltd, was arrested late last week at the Regent Hotel in London. Core Design created the widely popular game Tomb Raider, in which sexy Laura tears through highly dangerous situations, blasting bad guys. Lockley was busted after contacting an undercover policeman who he asked to find a 9-year-old girl to have sex with an unnamed third person. He had been due to attend a gala party for his company's latest and most intimate Lara Croft game, Tomb Raider: The Final Revelation. He was suspended from the company pending an investigation. Lockheed has produced other best-selling computer games for kids, such as Fighting Force for Nintendo 64. The Tomb Raider game series for Sony PlayStation and PC is one of the best-selling titles of all time, and Laura is beloved by millions of kids worldwide. September, an InfoSeek executive was charged with seeking sex from a minor. Patrick Knockon, is 34, has insisted he was convinced a cyber relationship he struck with an adult, even though it came from a sleazy chat room called Dads and Daughters Sex. Authorities say Naughton believed that the handle Chris L.A. was a 13-year-old girl. Nato was charged with allegedly crossing state lines, seeking underage sex, and downloading child porn. Crimes to bring him 35 years in the slammer. He was arrested on the Santa Monica Pier in September when authorities said he tried to meet with 13-year-old Chris, which turned out to be FBI decoy Amber Bratton. Deliberations in Naughton's case are due to continue today. Shortly after his arrest, Naughton was fired from his job as executive vice president at Walt Disney affected InfoSeek, losing stock options worth $12 million. Yeah, this stuff is not new in this industry and many others. And let's see what happened to this Kenneth Lockley dude. See what happened to him. Let's see. Kenneth Lockley. Let's see. Let's see. Lara Croft. What happened to him? He was arrested. Yada yada yada. Let's see. I'm just going to see if he actually is still. Looking at the stories and everything else. Nothing. I don't know what happened. It's just that stories about posting all this stuff, but nothing actually. I don't see him getting. I don't know what happened to him, but this stuff, I'm trying to say is that this stuff here is not new. This is not new in the gaming industry. This has been here for a long time. It has been there. The rot has been there for many, many years. And people are surprised by this. I'm not. Because there's been more stuff here. You have Ubisoft, of course. You know. You see this right here of yada yada. No. God dang it! No, I don't want these. All right, there we are. Oh, it's Bloomberg stuff. Everything of these things have. All right, let me hopefully find one without a link that doesn't have like guy to buy stuff. Here it is. No one. There's new stuff here. All right. All right. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Yeah. No, I don't want to register. Okay, here we are. Uh, let's see. We got this story here. Right here. This is again not new. Uh, like I said, sexual misconduct approach since three senior heads resigned, but it does not really matter though, because I just think the people on top continue to have this type of they let this attitude continue fester, and it's always been here. Shit's always been this bad, and let me tell you, these people are in it like these they make games for kids, man. They make games with for every for me, all that stuff, for also families and for children, all that type of stuff, man. And they're doing this stuff. I mean, it's not really a surprise. It's like I said, it's just not really a surprise because when you look at this type of actions and everything else, this shit's been here. And I don't think just putting more women in charge or putting more black people, put black faces, it's not going to solve the issue. The issue is this type of behavior. This behavior needs to be, there needs to be not negotiations, not like we apologize. No, these things right here, when you look what's going on here with Ubisoft, you look at stuff like Activision Blizzard, and any other of these places, like Riot Games or whatever. The one thing that the people need, I honestly think, is punishment. And I would like to say that this thing will have a significant punishment, but I don't. I won't be surprised by this stuff. I won't be because it's the same type of stuff, you know. There's no going to be, oh, we're gonna have some sensitivity training. We'll have some videos and yada yada yada. We'll just switch up some goons with old goons and new goons. Just have some people with with a different color skin or whatever, or another gender, or all this other stuff. We'll put somebody up there to make you feel better to buy our stuff. Not actual get any type of punishment or any type of personal responsibility. That shit's gone. That's not going to happen. And honestly, and I would love to see a true, cleaning out, because Activision's not been doing well sales wise. Like, oh, this time, I'm like, I don't care. They can make another game and make another thing, and people will, another widget or whatever, another game character, another sequel. They'll bring something back to make people forget. But the one thing people need to do is just don't settle for like little stuff here. There needs to be a true change. True, absolute change. And the best change has to be from up top. These, the presidents, the CEOs have to go. And this, I mean, I'm not really surprised. An African American employee took her 2 years to do something. Well, they just kept, promoting that stuff. I'm not surprised. It's not really surprising. You have to be so perfect or whatever. And then when you do get that position, one misstep, okay, you go. I honestly would not be surprised that they're gonna just fire like a random person, or a random black. See, that guy was the real problem. Well, they can just say, "Oh, don't worry, we just fire some empty suits. We're gonna bring out some things so the party can come back." This fun house party stuff. which Google started. Oh, this is a nice little play thing. It's not business anymore. I'm trying to be cool. Which no, it's not cool, man. It's not cool. This should be work and everything, but it's not. Yeah, we're in this just terrible position. You know, and it's not really. I'm looking at this and I'm not really surprised, yeah. But yeah, but well, yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, but yeah, that's how I feel about this. It's just I want significant change, but as long as the people in power and as long as the people there doing these things are not going to be held accountable, I don't. It's just this stuff is not new, and a lot of the stuff in the game industry, man. Like I said, with that whole thing in New York, the Laura Croft, that stuff. Like I showed you that New York Post article. Stuff been going on for years, and we just don't. They just hide that shit. This is just I hide it. That's the one person who probably just got caught. They just they hide that shit. They hide that shit real well. And honestly, the only way, the true way of some you know, you need to have some real, come Activision. It has to take out people from the top. It has to take people from the top and actually start. There's has to be some consequences. Yeah. But that's just me. Could be wrong. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Comment, whatever. But man, just you look at this Activision Blizzard stuff. It's just shit, man. And I just want, I just really want, just once, that these big companies actually feel the consequences of their actions. Because it'd be nice to see that shit, man. It'd be nice. Actually, be really nice. And just nuke the company, nuke it, and be done. And I'm happy. Nuke it. Anyway, hmm, yeah. Anyway, I'll take a small break here. I'll get some fun because I had to get that out. I had to get that little out there, man. I had to get it out there. So hopefully I want some positive stuff. So we're gonna have a little fun with the He-Man review. Because I need to get that out. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be right back right after this, man. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see y'all after the break. All right, peace. I'm leaving. No, I'm not leaving. I just need after this. I just need to, I had to get that out. So, man, just want some consequences. That's all I ask. A little bit of consequences. Feel me? All right. We'll be right back after this. It's Dukect Lounge. Thanks for joining me. All right, let's get some OC remix songs out here. So let's lighten it up a bit. Let's do a little bit of lightening up because Lord knows we need a little bit of lightning, a little more, a little more positivity and such. But I still mean what I said there is that there needs to be a true hard consequence for the people on top. Bobby Kotick, and not just resign. I mean, maybe him resigning would be nice, and also of a new positive trend for Activision Blizzard. But I don't think that's going to happen. But hopefully it will. Hmm. Uh, Anyway, let's talk, since for one subject, let's get into something I did watch over this weekend. In fact, I watched this past Sunday, Masters of the Universe Revelation. Man, I have some things about the show. I got some thoughts there, Phil. I'll just give the positives. I like the animation. I think the animation and production was really good. I liked how they really took care of all the characters. It got some of the nuance. I think the person who voiced Arco was good. The king and queen were decent. I think Prince Adam was fine. The voice, even though Skeletor's voice was Mark Hamill, which was okay. I think Skeletor was okay. I miss his rainy voice, He-Man. I like that voice. I don't know why they just don't, I don't know why they haven't really got that. It's always that deep and mythological. No, give me back that. This is going to be the 80s. It's going to be a sequel to it. Why not have the Skeletor voice? And I will rule Eternia as the master of the universe, and I will rule. My Skeletor is not really that good, but why couldn't we have that? That would have been fun. Yes, yeah. I mean, come on. It's so much fun. I know why. I mean, like I said, first off, like I said, I did like these things. I did like how all the, like I said, production. I liked the way they put in the action scenes. There was some good stuff here. I think there was some really, um, you know, uh, and I think in you know what? There's some new characters. I think that let's see if I can find the person. See, I mean, we got Mark Hamill and Skeletor, but let's see. So you have Elisa Silverstone as clean. She did a pretty good job with that. But I want to see who was Tiffany Smith did a really good job. I think Tiffany Smith did a really good job as Andrea. I think she did a really good job putting some levity of her, and that's really good stuff. Dennis Haysbert was good as King Grayskull. Um, Alan Hopper was good as Mossman. Uh, you know, and Kevin McRiverson, Beastman, good stuff. And Evil Lynn as Leah Headey as Evil Lynn. That was really good. I think they did a really good job. I think that was a really good job there. Oh, what's up, Shin? How you doing? It's just, oh yeah, the rights of it are weird. It's a whole weird thing. They say Filmation owns the rights. It's the sequel, but we can't really say it's a sequel. But it's the He-Man Master of the Universe, the rights. And let's see who owns the rights at this point. I think that I think Filmation still has it, but then you have Sierra that's owned by another company. Then you have all this. It's just weird. I mean, is there? I gotta see if there's any type of stuff about that. I want to see if there's actually a a story or a book about that. I mean, hopefully we're not going to be in lockdown anytime soon. I'm going out and everything. I'm planning to go to see AEW's Grand Slam. Wish me luck. I wonder how that's going to be fun. But yeah. I want to know if there's actually going to, because it just seems to be more interesting who owns the rights, who not own the right, because it's there was so many um so much stuff there that I bet Kevin Smith wanted to do like put She-Ra stuff there, but they can't. It's not really uh do anything with that character. It's weird. It's very weird. Uh but yeah, that's good, man. It's always positive. But yeah, it's just she like I said, it's just but when I look at it, the one thing I did not truly really like is Tila, who I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not a strong He-Man type person. I'm not. I'm more Thundercats, Transformers, GoBots, GI Joe type of we were that type of family. All right. I thought Thundercats were a little more cooler. But yeah, I mean He-Man, we knew who was there. It was weird, but yeah, I was like, it's He-Man, it's fine. But man, I mean, the only time I really got cared was the 2002 revival, and that didn't work. And Tila, I'm just saying this, it feels that Tila, I just don't know about that whole, you know, uh, oh yeah, supposedly, she's gonna be Kate Blanchett's going to be the live action He-Man reboot film, which is supposedly it's gonna be Netflix produced, which is gonna be weird. But yeah, it's just yeah, it's just gonna be a very weird thing. So, but yeah, I just did not like her masking her grief or anger. I get it. Masking her grief or anger is something like, okay, if they really handled it right, it could have been really good. But here, it's just I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand someone like that, someone, unlikable to root for. Everyone else is fine, in my opinion. I liked Evil Lynn. I liked Orko. I liked, the robot dude that was with him. I really liked that. There were some good things here. But just Tila and the endless, just pissed off anger, blaming. I'm like, you do realize that the reason why he kept the secret from everybody was to protect the secrets of Grayskull, which at the end of the day, if you know the spoilers, well, guess what? This is what you get. Gosh, it's frustrating. It is. It does seem like a mishmash of random aesthetics strung together with duct tape. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know which is more cursed, the He-Man development or the Halo stuff, the live action Halo, which I already talked about, but man, that'd be an interesting podcast. Like, which is more cursed, the He-Man stuff or the Halo stuff? Which, by the way, that still is. I have not seen anything from Halo production other than the guys showrunner leaving, and it's going to be there in 2022. So, Paramount Plus, you're on the clock. You're on the clock. And it's getting like closer and closer. You don't want to pull a Minnesota Vikings and miss the draft clock here, people. You don't want to pull that off. So I expect by November, at least around Halo Infinite, I have at least a trailer or something. Because if they cancel that thing, woo, I would put that right there. I'll put that right in the bin of He-Man. We'll never see another live action stuff again. I don't know how it is impossible, but He-Man, I don't know how you. I mean, shoot, I think we'll see a live after. I'm gonna see something. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Live act. Oh my goodness! I just looked up live action Thundercats movie. There's supposedly that's in the works. Supposedly, um, it's they have it's going to be, they're saying it is going to happen. There's no release date for Thundercats, so I'm betting you that there will be a Thundercats movie before a He-Man movie. Hell, I think a Thunder the Barbarian movie you know, before that happens. How's that for a craziness? In fact, this actually is a Thundar the Barbarian, like a live action, like a a live action stuff there, But yeah, I think that's gonna have a live action Thunder the Barbarian might happen. That one season show might actually get a movie before this thing is. Yeah, that's looks like it is. Oh, as long like I watched Kong v Godzilla, I had fun watching it. Um, I think that if he knows what the scripts are, he knows what the characters are, that's what I think will be a very decent movie. But here, getting back to Master of the Universe and He-Man, I say the series doesn't really. Part of me says it doesn't deserve the review bombing. Another part of me says it kind of does, because Taylor's actions can really, really piss you off to the point of just like turning off the show. Like, I mean, let's see, where was that? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I got because it's somewhere here. Is it because I know it has to be here because I know this is Matthew because I know it's somewhere because I just want to see the one of just the because gosh, where is it? Where is the that no stuff there? Where is it? Because I know it's I'm just going man, I know, go on Twitter to see it. Let's see if I can find that stuff here. Where is it? Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Where is it? Where is it? No, that's a video thing. Where come on. Where is that? Where is that the what that stuff is? Because I know I found it because it is shows about where they die. Let me see if I can find the pictures of it because it has to be somewhere. Because I should have saved it, but it's just when you see it, you will be like, man, I understand what you're going through, but it just pisses you off. It pisses you off, and you're just like, wow, I don't like you really are just um you just look at this character and you're like, I can't really like this character. I don't like this character anymore. I don't I feel like this character has just ran out of its likability. If you watch it, you know what I'm saying. Let's see if I can get that screen. Let me see if I can find it. Da 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 da. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Where is it? Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Because just seeing Tila. Oh, let's see right here. Nope. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. If I can just see it. Gosh, it has to be there because I saw that one. You know, because it was like she's like Prince Adam's like I died. Yeah, and we had to live with it. I'm just like, oh, here it is. Oh, I found one. Let's see. Let's see if it is, and if I can put this right here. I think I got him. I think I do. Hold on. Hold on. Uh, Here it is. There it is. Here's the thing I'm talking about. Like, I died. Yep. I know spoilers, but who cares? And Tila with her Rhea Ripley haircut. And then let's see if. Okay, let me just see if I can see if it got here. And and now we put the other part here. This is right. Here it is. There it is. Like right there. Right there. Like I died, yeah. And the rest of us had to live with it. Oh wow. Wow. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Our hero. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Our hero. And once you see that type of stuff, it's just that is there's a reason why a lot of people have just they're tired of this. They got angry because you just have a hero that is so angry and masked it so just like it's like they need to have a better writing staff. If they had better writing, this would not be an issue. The writing, if they had better writing, this would not be an issue. But if it did, I think it is. As it stands, I still think it's not the worst thing I've seen. No, 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 no. I mean, I could say, um, let's see, Jupiter's Legacy was bad, but mostly that was in the future stuff. In the future stuff, that was okay. You know, that was like, in the future stuff was bad, but the past, I was like really interested in that. I think if that story started in the past and stuck there, we would have had season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5. Boom. Would have been a perfect story. This, I think you should have just, in my personal opinion, you want to do a Tila show He-Man, you know, I think the sequel thing really hurt it. I think at best they should have done is begin with He-Man, then have, you know, He-Man looks good, comes in, then have what happens after the first 5 episodes. Then this should have been the sequel, like a part of a 5-page. This should have been a 5-story structure. You know, this could have been like the beginnings are really good. The second thing could have been something like this: the world without Prince Adam and Tila getting like, you know, heck, the last scene could have been like after having Skeletor have a big defeat. He says, you know, maybe I can talk to her about this. Maybe she is going to be the new Man of Arms. Let me bring her in this circle. You know, after that and everything, she, you know, have that type of thing. Then have this story happen, have her, you know, grow and do all this type of stuff. Bring back Prince Adam, you know, maybe in the start of the second, like in the third, you know, then have the downfall, have Skeletor take over again, then have Skeletor have his ultimate defeat, and like the fifth season or whatever, this smaller, this type of stuff. So I think this could have been a really good, very good story told. But right now, I just didn't like it. I didn't like how they really flubbed the story here. And that is one of the main things here. They flubbed the story in this. And I really hope the live action or CGI thing looks at people who are angry, not the trolls and not people doing all the horrible saying they wish to die and everything else. No, look at the true criticism of what's happened. Look at the criticism and be like, okay, let's see what they did wrong. Let's see what happened here, and actually build a positive thing with it. Because I truly think, I truly believe in my heart of hearts that if you have if you have a show like this, which has some type of fan base here, do not try to engage. Don't try to antagonize. Try to bring in and be more positive. And it won't get the hate clicks and such, but you know, what it is what it is. But yeah. By the way, Orko went out like a G, so that's a positive right there. So yeah, positive is Orko looks great in defeat, but yeah, it sucks. But Tila, the rage issues. I'm getting a little tired. No one battled her back. At least sometimes she got a little bit pushback, but no, I was just like, I'm tired of like that type of pointless anger. I was like, what is she, 12? Get over it. You know? Is she like it's just like you gotta get over this shit. Gotta move on. And it's healthful, it's more healthier to move on. But that's just my personal opinion. Maybe the next one will actually be better. So maybe this will be the redemption of Kevin Smith or whatever. But yeah, this thing could have been a lot better. Anyway, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. This is Dukect. Peace, love. See y'all when I see y'all later.